It's summertime where everybody get out of school and everybody plan their get-togethers, right? Hang out with our friends, we hang out with our girls, you know, we go to the movies, whatever. Question is, how do you smell good? I'm here to help you with 10 fragrances that'll get you right this summer. Now look, I'm gonna keep it 100. Growing up, I didn't have a specific taste in colognes. You know what I'm saying? I had this small rotation of colognes that I put on throughout the year. But now looking back at my previous summers, I would have worn things like citrus and aquatic and even fruity fragrances. That being said, these aren't in any particular order, but starting off with one of my favorites, coming from the house of Rihanna Parfum, Coconut Nanas. Rihanna, y'all did y'all thing with this, with Coconut Nanas now. It starts out sweet and tropical, but leaves you with this fruity scent. Based off the name and smell, this doesn't have bananas in it. The only fruit that it has is peach, pineapple, and coconut. I think what's giving off that banana aroma is the tiara flower, but all things considered though, this is still a very good fragrance. When I close my eyes and smell this, you know, like in the intro of SpongeBob, the island that's in the beginning, that's where I feel like I'm at. But I'm also sipping on like a fruity drink laying down out of a coconut. If you want to smell like what I just imagined, get your hands on Coconut Nanas, man. It's only $90 too. Cheap in the fragrance game. Second on the list, coming again from the house of Rihanna Parfum, a very close contender to Coconut Nanas, but just not there, Apple Nanas. Now look, both Nana fragrances both have peach and pineapple in them. But what almost made this #1 on our list is the vanilla in this. The vanilla in this doesn't only just balance everything out, it also helps it smell like vacation in a bottle. Alongside the vanilla comes red apple, frangipani, and wild berries that all blend together to make this sweet, tropical, and irresistible aroma. I can definitely without a doubt say I'll be wearing these this summer. I mean, I'm into fruity fragrances. And if you're trying to start out and you may think you like fruity fragrances, Apple Nanas and Coconut Nanas is definitely the way to go. Cause look, who doesn't like a fruity fragrance that's $90, bruh? Lock in, get yourself it now. Moving on to an underrated fragrance that I believe we should have a conversation about being in the top 10 fragrances of all time, Prada Black. Prada Black is more so on the masculine side of the fragrance spectrum, with notes like amber and patchouli all blending together to make this musky and warm scent that I think every man should smell like. Whether you're trying to look for summer fragrances or you're trying to embark on your fragrance journey, I think that generally Prada Black is just a good fragrance to start with or just have. It's $110 to $140. I mean, that's a good pick, you know what I mean? This next fragrance has a blend of all the previous notes, but costing at $117. It's fruity, sweet, with hints of pineapple and melon, but the mixes of spicy and earthy notes all blend together to make the masculine yet sweet Gentleman Da Vinci. Again, I'm gonna close my eyes and tell you where I envision myself when I smell it. I feel like I'm on a cruise and the breeze is coming by, and this is exactly how the breeze should smell like. I don't know if y'all gonna feel the same about this, but if you go to Macy's or Sephora and pick this up, let me know if I'm on target or if I'm bugging. The up and coming fragrance we have here now is none other than Citizen Jack Absolute. So all my fellas out there, let's say you go into the club this summer, right? A fine light-skinned ting comes towards you and y'all get to chopping it up. She rocking with you, right? But she smelled the vanilla, bergamot, pineapple, and melon on you. Boy, you might bring her ass back home, I ain't gonna lie. All of that for $110. Like, I'm trying to put y'all on game, bruh. Not every single great fragrance gotta cost you an entire house mortgage. Now look, I'm exaggerating, but you know what I mean. Next on our list, we got Dylan Blue Home EDT from none other than my guys at Versace. Notes in this vary so much, you can get smoky, aquatic, amber, citrus, earthy, that it can match many summer occasions. Occasions like going to take a walk with a friend throughout the park, or if you ever lived in Tennessee, going to a blue hole with your friends. You can go to those occasions this summer smelling like this for only $105 doubloons. If there's one thing to take away from this video is that not everything that's name brand has to be dumb expensive. This other fragrance smells like lemonade to me, but I asked Mama Marco and my little bro, and they're like, nah, little bro, you tripping. And I'm like, for real? And they're like, yes, we would not lie to you, bro. This fragrance comes from the house of Armani, Club de Nuit, Intense Men. This fragrance does in fact have lemon in it, but I think what made it stand out as a summer fragrance to me is the earthy notes. When I think about summer, I think about earthy things like green grass and green trees, and I think that's exactly what this gives off. You know, it has birch, jasmine, and patchouli that all just come together to give off that earthy summer vibe. Club de Nuit is $125. If you do intend on buying this, let me know how y'all feel about it. Last but not least on our list, we have K by Dolce Gabbana, and I have to say, it's hit or miss for me. Off the first spray, I felt like citrus, blood orange, and Sicilian lemon shouldn't be added with pimento because I feel like it would become too overpowering. My advice to anybody who has this or gets this is just let it marinate for a second. Off rip, it's a little strong, not gonna lie. But it's like baking a cake. At first you got yourself a mixture, you let it sit in the oven for a little bit, and now you got yourself this gourmet ass cake. You let this sit on you for a couple of minutes and you have yourself a fresh citrus and spicy scent that can really be worn anywhere. I'm always gonna go to my brother when it comes to citrusy or orange fragrances. My brother's a big fan of those type of fragrances. He told me that he would wear from the house of Armani, AQUA DIGIO Eau de Toilette. Now at first you do get hit with a lot of citrus, but when you let it settle, you get hit with this fresh citrus scent that still comes off as masculine. It's not just citrusy, it also has lemon, lime, jasmine, neroli, and other earthy lemony notes that go hand in hand to make this fresh, aromatic citrus scent that really can set you apart this summer. Last fragrance on our list is aquatic, very fresh, very earthy, also the cheapest item on our list, but a great option. Introducing Nautica Voyage. This has a tad aquatic feel to it, but you mainly get an earthy feel from the green leaves and green apple. This fragrance to me feels like it caters to people who just want to smell like something fresh, not sweet, not fruity, just fresh. And in all honesty, I could see myself wearing this to something casual, none too serious. Do what you gotta do with the game I just gave y'all. Click here to see the top 5 viral Lattafa fragrances on TikTok, and have a good summer, little bro.